Richard. Oh, wow. Wow. Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
Wow, dude.
Yes.
It was a G.I. Jane joke.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
I'm going to, okay? Okay. That was a greatest night in the history of television. Okay. Okay.
Did you just see what I saw? Everything Suspect Podcast is your boy Billy D. You know how we do. Like, subscribe, hit the button. Yo, did Will Smith just slap, open hand Chris Rock during the Oscars? So let's go with Chris first. We got to go with Chris first. Chris, his job is to be creative, on the spot, dope, hilarious. I've been a Chris Rock fan my entire life. The G.I. Jane joke, and I played the video before we came into this. I played the clip. But what I didn't play was they shot very small clip of Will and Jada sitting together, and she's bald head, and anybody who doesn't know, she looked like Demi Moore in G.I. Jane when she shaved her hair off. So it was a G.I. Jane joke. I've heard worse jokes or more volatile jokes from Ricky Gervais during the Golden Globes than one that says, your old lady has a shaved head. She looks like another actress, beautiful, Demi Moore, who shaved her hair for a movie, G.I. Jane. Shouts to Chris Rock. But at the same time, anybody who wanted Chris Rock to do something out of pocket to fight him back, even though he's from Bed-Stuy, the 80s and all that stuff, I'm not surprised at the response that Chris had. Why? He's a comedian, dude. Like, he's been part of the reason why cats like him is like, and when I say cats like him, like small dudes, whatever, like, he's been joking himself out of confrontations his entire life. So I'm not tripping off of him not. Y'all want Chris Rock to have a 50 Cent reaction. Yeah, they both from New York City, but one's from Queens, one's from Brooklyn. You would think the Brooklyn nigga would be even, whatever, but like, you can't expect a lion response from a lamb. That's all. He did what he was supposed to do. And guess what? Me and my cousin right now, we're looking at tickets to go see Chris Rock and Kevin Hart in New York or New Jersey, whatever, in the summer. We need to get our tickets immediately because those tickets just went up. More importantly, Chris Rock just got another tour and another Netflix series or Netflix special for Will Smith slapping him. Will just gave this guy 6 months of material, which in Chris Rock's, microcosm, will make him tens of millions of dollars. So, for all we know, it could have been set up. All things considered, Will Smith needed something, and that's a great segue to go into Will Smith. Will Smith needed somebody to slap. Oh my God. Jada, by internet standards, has been making a fool out of this man. From the memes to the red top table to the whatever else she's been doing, from him just taking the L. If ever a man needed an opportunity to assert his masculinity. Never in history has there been a man more than Will Smith that needed to slap somebody. He's a dude from Philly, and I consider him an OG. Sorry, brand new funk. Parents just don't understand. I think I can beat Mike Tyson. These are all things that Will Smith wrote and rapped about. I am happy, and I might be premature on this, but I don't care on this point. I'm happy that I got to see the Fresh Prince for a second. So by all means, getting into Will. He's been dealing with a lot of abuse, and I follow him on some of his social media, so I can see where he would be a dude that would pay attention to social media and everything that goes on there. So it was only a matter of time before something happened that he would snap. But let's get into the nooks and crannies of this. Would Will had slapped Ricky Gervais if this was the Golden Globes? Because for those who don't know, Ricky Gervais goes on the Golden Globes every year that he hosts, and he does, or he has done, Weinstein jokes, and like the room, he gets no laughs during the entire joke, and then he's like, he wasn't, or he'll get boos, and he's like, he wasn't my friend, he was your friend. Like, he goes that deep into his jokes, and nobody has never gotten up and slapped him. This felt like a real moment. So the question is, as real as this moment was, let's replace Chris Rock with Ricky Gervais. Would Will have slapped Ricky? Because, like, I wanted to say it, well, initially when I was in a chat with my friends, they were like, yo, this is a Kanye moment. But here's the thing. Kanye got up and took the microphone from Taylor Swift. That was a very popular, very powerful white girl. And I don't want to make this thing about race. I don't want to make this thing about race at all, but we are in America. So I just want to, like, add the race, component just for clarity on what we just saw. Would he have did it if it was a white man or a white woman? And right now, I don't know. I have no idea. Because I felt like it was a real moment in Hollywood. Matter of fact, let's pull up, and this might even be real. This might not even be real. But what we're gonna do is let's pull up the screenshots of all the faces that the reaction faces to everybody in the crowd when Will did what he did. Look at that. Look at this. Look at this. Yo. So let's just say, for the sake of this conversation, that these faces are actually real moments from what happened in that building after Will Smith slapped Chris Rock. If this is real, and those are real reactions, then we have to reserve the fact that it didn't have to be Chris Rock to smack him, right? Or at least I would think not. I would hope not. Because everybody deserves the right to be slapped when you talk about a man's wife. I may need to retract that, just for the sake of being politically correct, because that's not being woke, and I think that's the issue. Figuring out what is politically correct and what is woke. But nevertheless, I'm ending this podcast by asking you two questions. Do you think this was real? And if you think this is real, would he have did this if it was any gender, any race other than his own?